Monsieur et Madame, bienvenue en Égypte. Et je ne justifie pas pourquoi je vais parler en anglais, mais je dis toujours que la langue française pour moi, c'est une langue superbe, c'est la littérature française, mais pour les invités cet après-midi, la langue arabe pour moi, c'est la langue d'art, la langue française pour moi, c'est la langue d'amour, et la langue anglaise pour moi, c'est la langue de science et du business, especially international business. The need for strategic thinking in such a turbulent time of the 21st century, an environment full of political pressure, economic challenges, and social disorder has never been greater. Moreover, the ability to think strategically has become indispensable for performance at the highest level of any organization. To be able to perform their role on a strategic level and to survive in today's unstable, rapidly changing environment, organizations, leaders, and managers must be able to be strategists in their use of knowledge. This is to be able to conduct research and to monitor the environment to receive the feedback from the organization's publics. It also requires working from a plan that deals with issues and crises in a proactive manner rather than a reactive one. Strategic thinking entails being involved in the decision-making process with the top management of the organization and dealing heavily with the process of adjusting organizations to their environment and environments to their organizations. The concept of strategic thinking is a difficult abstraction as it is acknowledged and perceived in different ways. Several models recognized by organizations that are proactive and future-oriented include issues management, strategic issues management, integrated strategic planning systems, issues life cycles management, integrated strategic life cycles management organizations, all of which deal with detecting and analyzing issues, selecting courses of actions, and evaluating outcomes. The way people think about strategy and make sense of their organizational works is a result of organizational learning and adaptation, and the part playing in this is by leadership. Leaders, leaders, leaders. We need strategic leaders. Since business practices and the marketplace are always changing, the need to think strategically never ends. As situations change, it becomes increasingly more important to think strategically while keeping two factors in mind: problem solving and creating the future. This is why the concept of strategic thinking has attained some status and is a special interest in the learning organization. Strategic thinking is now recognized as a prerequisite for planning activities within an organization and is an important characteristic of effective managers and leaders. Many scholars believe that strategic thinking must be a core of competency and of an organization. Leaders and managers must develop strategic insights to guide their companies. Strategic thinking is not acquired by magic, nor it is something possessed by a selective few of an elite group of seers. Insight is a talent and an ability that can be nurtured in all of us. Everyone has the capacity to think about actions and events of the past and hypothesize about possible future outcomes. The three aspects most critical to cultivating strategic thinking are: first, the capacity to take a range of information and the ability to understand this information accurately, which Cables calls information harvesting. And here comes the importance of knowledge management. Second, the pursuit for clarity, honesty, transparency, and integrity. Third, the courage to question, explore, and create. Scholars believe that by practicing these characteristics, one can be a strategist. In fact, a CEO's way of thinking plays a role in strategy development within a company and can create a drive for strategic change. Harper discussed the importance of strategic thinking as a prerequisite for the development of the long-range plan for any organization. He believes that leaders and managers who are preoccupied with what is immediately within their reach, which is very short-term, trying to improve the year's profit rather than cultivating and capitalizing on emerging opportunities such as Africa, are accelerating their firm's slide into mediocrity. So, besides being described as a state of mind, the concept of strategic thinking has obtained some status. Companies that equip their executives with toolboxes, statistics, research, data, software packages, and competitive reports, in other words, all data and information possible, are surprised and disappointed when the executives don't achieve the expected results. Why? Consequently, most chief executive officers in today's top-ranking companies would agree that strategic thinking is vital. And here comes the important question. Are you a strategist or just a manager? Not all managers are strategic thinkers. According to scholars in this field, there is a clear dividing line between managers and strategists, the later being successful at visioning, empowering, and embracing an entrepreneurial approach to business. Experts say that success comes to those who have the answers before anyone else even aware of the questions. And from this point, we can induce and encourage the importance of knowledge and knowledge management as a main foundation for strategists to succeed in achieving the greatest results for their organizations. There is a very famous saying that all of us know: knowledge is power. Subsequently, management of this power is key to running a successful business.